So I was going through my channel yesterday and I was noticing that I never have done a Grizzlies rebuild in NBA 2K22. So I was like, that's a perfect idea for today's video. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yes, so I apologize if I do sound sick. Unfortunately, I did test positive for COVID. That's why I've kind of been like inconsistent a little bit with the uploads as of late. It has been kicking my ass, I can't lie. But I'm starting to feel a little bit better, and maybe this will take my mind off it for a little bit. I've really just had like bed aches. That's really been it. A little bit of sweats and chills. Luckily, I still have my taste and my smell, which I'm very fortunate for. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly mention that. That's why the newsletter didn't really come out at all last week as well. So yeah, let's hop into here with the Memphis Grizzlies, who have been a little bit inconsistent in the 2022 season so far. They're 9-10 at the moment I'm recording this. They just had a nice win today against the Kings. They also didn't have MORANT for that game. But like Jaren Jackson Jr. this year hasn't been all that good for them. He's been a little bit disappointing after that new contract extension. Speaking of MORANT, he's been playing like a top 20 guy in the NBA to start off the year. Definitely an early most improved candidate for the season so far. And then like Dillon Brooks and Desmond Bane have both been very good for Memphis so far, but it's really looking outside those guys who is really going to fill up this roster in the long-term aspect. Like, D'Anthony Melton's been a good role player. Steven Adams is Steven Adams. He seems like he's been getting worse. It also looks like that Brandon Clark may have peaked in his rookie season, which is a damn shame. Slow-Mo has been all right this year. He is in a contract year. We got Melton, who's been all right this year as well. Nothing special. I would like to still develop Xavier Tillman going forward. I think Jarrett Culver could be a lost cause. I would like to also develop Zaire Williams as well. Also, another team that I haven't rebuilt yet has been the Clippers. And if there's any other team that I haven't done like a fantasy challenge or realistic rebuild yet in 2K22, please let me know down below. So this is definitely like the starting five that I want, but I want to play more minutes to Desmond Bane and Dillon Brooks. I want to see what they could do this year. I know like the Grizzlies are super deep. Yeah, like they have such a deep rotation. Like, would I rather play Tyus Jones, which I should, but like I should probably get Zaire Williams some minutes this year, you know? So I think I may do that, which may cause some criticism down below, and I do apologize. But injuries will happen. Tillman can get 15, Clark 20, Anderson 24, and then I'd like to go maybe 30 to these guys. I mean, Ja doesn't really need 37. He can get like 35, and I'm going to go 2 more to Tillman, or 1 more to Tillman, 1 more to Melton. Yeah, we just have a bunch of guys in this rotation, and then eventually that could work out for us if we do want to make a trade down the line. And then if we look at our finances and our salary cap breakdown, Kyle Anderson will be a free agent at the end of the year, but with Clark, Jackson Jr., Bane, Brooks, we have a lot of guys that can play the 3 or the 4, or just kind of that 3 in general, because Anderson could be a 3 or 4. So I don't think I'm going to bring him back at the moment, but if he has a good season for us, then yeah, I'll look at it. Like Santi Aldama, first round pick, should probably get him some playing time eventually. Yeah, Tyus Jones will be a free agent. Sam Morrell, a couple guys I don't really need to focus on right now. Morrell is, I think he was Mr. Relevant in 2020 or 2019. It was 2020. And I just want to see Desmond Bane's shot tendency right now. It is at a 50. Yep, I would like to up that to a 70 because he's a sharpshooter for us. Dillon Brooks, 80. That's good with me. Zaire Williams, yeah, why is it at a 35, 2K? How is he ever going to shoot the ball if it's that low? Anderson and Clark, we can up it a little bit as well. And then Steven Adams and Tillman, I mean, I don't really care too much for. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys if we have a trade to announce or any big injuries. Man, I really don't know what it is about my home setup here in New York. But starting off these realistic rebuilds happened in the Hornets rebuild, the Pacers rebuild. I feel like just in my last realistic rebuilds, I do so bad in year 1 when I'm at home. I don't know why. This team shouldn't be that bad. Maybe it's because Jaren Jackson Jr. has been a massive disappointment for us this season. Desmond Bane's been not good enough. Could be a little bit worse. Dillon Brooks has been, not very good. Damn, even like MORANT has been about league average in his true shooting percentage. So I don't really know. Like, this is a rebuild where it's going to be tough because I really can't sniff anything out of free agency due to Memphis not being a big market. Now, the one thing we could have going for us is team success, as well as saying, oh, you get to play with an all-star in MORANT or an all-star caliber player, and that could recruit some free agents, but it will be tough, and I'm a little nervous, so maybe I'll be making a move at the deadline. We'll see. Alright, so it is the trade deadline. We are currently the 12th seed here in the Western Conference. Obviously, we can still make the play-in tournament because we are only, we're actually 4.5 games out of that. Now, I could look at a Kyle Anderson trade at the moment to see what we could get for him because he is a pending free agent, and if I can get somebody that is a little bit younger, that could make sense for another team to move on from. Like Terrence Mann would be a little bit of an interesting pickup, but yeah, like they wouldn't really want to include Reggie Jackson in any deal. All right, I do want to see how good the Pelicans are this year, just because they would offer me a first-round pick and Thomas Satoransky, which I feel like would make sense for them to have a nice kind of 3/4 off the bench. Yeah, so they're very good this year. It's not like they're one of the worst teams in the NBA like they are in real life. So I feel like they would do this trade. It's going to be Kyle Anderson for, I believe, Satoransky. I don't know what first-round pick it really entailed. It was the 2023 swap best with the Lakers. So we are going to do that, and we get an additional first for Kyle Anderson, who I don't even know if I was going to bring back at the end of the year. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I'm going to find. I don't really find a trade for Tyus Jones that would make sense for really any other team. So I will just adjust the rotation right now. This is going to lead to probably more Brooks, Bane, and Jackson Jr. minutes. We're probably going to stick with this 9-man rotation, go like 17 to Zaire, 18 to Tillman, 25 to Melton, 27 there. We can go 20. How's Williams doing this year? Oh, yikes. Okay, so there is like a part of me that really wants to get a Adams trade done this offseason, but it's going to be tough because I wouldn't mind playing Santi Aldama and Tillman next year instead of Adams, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Yeah, so we are still the 12th seed at the moment. We had a minor injury to Xavier Tillman, but yeah, the season is pretty much over. It looks like we're not going to catch up to that 10th seed. Unfortunately, we actually dropped down to the 13th seed. Ooh, there goes Zaire Williams. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. Just a forgetful rookie year for him. So yeah, we're about to finish up the regular season, and just another disappointment. And we're on the 11th seed now, and then we unfortunately lose 4 in a row. So we will not be in the play-in tournament, as that is just quite unfortunate, because I feel like the Grizzlies should at least not be a lock for the play-in tournament, but, you know, would be favored for that. So, also, I do have a question. When I start up these official 2K roster rebuilds, injuries are just off. So, like, Klay Thompson is ready to play right away. I guess because, like, there's no start today. Is that why? So, just let's quickly take a look here at the player stats. And also, what we have going for us is that future Jazz pick. Like, let's cross our fingers we get very lucky in the lottery like we did with John Morant. So maybe add somebody else to this team. So Jaren Jackson Jr., big yikes. If I get another season out of you from that, like, I'm going to have to look at the trade market for you. Dylan Brooks was fine this year. I will take, but that true shooting percentage was just so bad. Desmond Bane shot 40% from the field, 33 from 3. Thanks a lot. I don't know why I do so bad in year 1 when I'm at home. I don't really get it. But when I'm in Philly, I feel like I do all right. So let's just get this over with, and I'll see you guys in the 2022 offseason. And yeah, okay, never mind. Speaking of the Jazz, they do win the NBA Finals. Donovan Mitchell is your Finals MVP. So I don't know off the top of my head if I get that pick this year. I think it is top 5 projected this year. So that pick is going to be 30th, which is just brutal. So odds of obtaining a top 3 pick are based on the team's final record. I'm going to reject that. Have the trade deadline occur a week sooner. Sure, we can approve of that. Absolutely not lowering the shot clock or increasing the shot clock to 30 seconds. I hate that so much. So draft lottery. Let's see where we're at. We do get our first round pick. It is actually projected pick 5. Wow, I honestly don't remember what our record was, but I'll take a look after the lottery. Let's hope we get some luck here. All right, so I believe we could fall to pick 7, and I would actually cry if that is us right here, and it is not. So please don't let me fall to pick 6. Give me some luck for this time around, and pick 6 is the Detroit Pistons. Okay, so we're either staying at 5 or moving up, and I actually have pretty good, like a good feeling that we're going to move up. No way we stay at 5. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We needed that lottery luck. You know what? If we go up to 4, I'm cool with that. You know what? I will take that. It could have been a lot worse. So, yeah, we do have the 30th pick from the Utah Jazz. And we also get the 19th pick from that Kyle Anderson trade. And honestly, yeah, for somebody I didn't know if I was going to bring back, I will definitely take that. So I'm going to offer Taylor Jenkins a 2-year extension. And then once I get him, can I afford somebody else? Doesn't really look like it, unfortunately. All right, so, like, we're looking at this team. Ja is going to be a free agent next year. I don't think I'd be able to get off the Steven Adams contract unless I traded, like, that 19th pick to move down in the draft, and then a team would maybe take on his deal. But it is a 1-year contract, so I think we're going to start the draft. I wouldn't also mind looking to move Brandon Clark as well to see if we can maybe move up from 30 with Brandon Clark. All right, so instead of 30 in Brandon Clark, I'm going to try to do 19 in Brandon Clark to trade with the Celtics to move up to pick 12. They agree to that. So now we have 4, 12, and 30. So Paolo Banchero goes first. I was hoping there was a realm where he would fall to me at 4, but unfortunately that is not the case. Chet Holmgren goes 2 to the Orlando Magic, and Jalen Duran goes 3 to the Sacramento Kings, somebody that maybe I had on my board as well. So we're kind of looking at some talent here. Patrick Baldwin Jr. could be a potential pick. Jaden Hardy could be somebody that we could put next to Ja Morant. We could also bring in Nikola Jovic as well. Don't really know what I want to target at the moment. I kind of want to look at like an ESPN big board and see who they would take right now. So basically ESPN would tell me Jabari Smith is the best player available at the moment. Yeah, Jabari Smith or Jaden Hardy. So in this class, is Jabari Smith rated high? So Jabari Smith is actually rated 45th in this class, which is unfortunate because I don't think I should reach on that. So next man up would be Hardy, would be Patrick Baldwin, would be Keegan Murray out of Iowa. How low is he rated in this class? Okay, maybe he's not even here, which means I may have to upgrade or update my class. Yeah, that looks like that's the case. Jaden Ivey could be a pick, but I think I'm going to go Jaden Hardy here with the 4th overall pick. So we are on the board at pick 12 now, and after Hardy went Ivey, Davison, Fontecchio, Baldwin, Matherin, Michael Foster, Caleb Houston. So I could maybe go... I think I'm going to take Nikola Jovic here. Yeah, somebody I was going to take at 4. I get him at 12. I am very happy with that. And then at pick 30, I think I'm going to go Hunter Salas as well. Could end up being maybe a backup point guard for us if I were to use him. So, man, one day I'll get Banchero. So, rookie signings, we got Hardy, Jovic, and Salas picking up all their team options, or excuse me, their rookie deals. John Conchar and Jared Culver, I am not bringing back. Alright, so any of these qualifying offers, or Samuel, sure, I'll give the qualifying offer to. We didn't really have that many injuries last year, which was kind of nice, so shout out to our training staff. So at the moment, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, we have a bunch of guys in the rotation. I have about 8 million in cap space, and I don't really think I'm going to go after anybody here. So... yeah, I think that's going to be it for me this offseason. I don't think I'm going to find a Steven Adams trade, but we might pull like a John Wall with him, what's going on with the Rockets, and just not play him at all. And see what the young core of like Xavier Tillman and Santi Aldama can do. Alright, so play progression here. Yeah, Adams regresses down to 78. I might as well start Tillman anyway. And yeah, this is the play progression. Let's hope that this team makes the playoffs next year, because if not, then we're going to have to make like a big move in the 2023 offseason. All right, so just figuring out our rotation for the season. I think Hardy will come off the bench because I still want to go with the Bane Brooks 2 to 3. But yeah, they're going to definitely get less minutes. We're going to go 31 to Triple J, 36 to Ja, 26 to Tillman. Like I said, I'm not going to play Steven Adams. I'm going to try out Santi Aldama. And you might be like, Matt, well, yeah, are you trying to make the playoffs? Like, Adams can be better. But like, that's not the thing here. I just want to see what these young guys can do. Because I have, like, yeah, I'm not even going to be able to play 100 Salas. So, Aldama's going to get 10 minutes. Zaire, I would like you and Melton to get 18. As well as Jovic. We got 4 minutes left here. I'm going to go 28 to these guys. And we'll go, actually, one more to, I don't know, Aldama, sure. So, system proficiency is going to be at 4-star balance. That's pretty good. And then, if I take a look at any of these shot tendencies, anything I really want to change, maybe Jovic up a little bit, maybe Zaire up a little bit. And then where is Jaden Hardy? A 50? Well, why would we want to do that? So let's get that up to like a 75. And then let me just take a quick look at this touches tendency. So looking at this, like Ja's got a 96. Yeah, like we can up Bane a little bit. We could probably lower Brooks a little bit. Tillman 52 is fine. Hardy we can move up. Melton we can move down a little bit. Jovic I would like to move up. And this is probably just inflating the shit out of this, so maybe it's not going to work out too well. I don't know how Steven Adams broke his finger, but he just like wasn't playing for us anyway, so that just doesn't make any sense. So we're currently the 1 seed. We're 4-0 to start the year. Alright, we beat the Magic by 1, a nice 32 piece from Ja. We ended up beating the Nuggets by 16. Jokic had a triple-double, but it did not matter. We blew out the Pistons. That's what I'm talking about. And then we beat the Clippers in a very close one, but off to a great start this season. Can't lie. So Tillman gets a twisted left knee. He's out 2 to 4 weeks, which means Santi Aldama is going to enter the starting 5. How has Tillman been this year? Not great. I actually probably have to lower his shot 3 tendencies. Zaire Williams hasn't been great either. So welcome to the starting lineup. Santi Aldama, and then Steven Adams is going to go into that as well. And then while I'm here with you, I can just see what his shot tendency is at from 3. Because clearly we don't need Xavier Tillman taking 3s. So it is currently at a 46. Yeah, we're going to lower that down to a 0. How's Aldama been this year? He's been actually... okay, let's lower his shot. I mean, he can shoot it a little bit, but I'm lowering that to like a 10. Oof, Dylan Brooks breaks his right hand. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. So who enters that small forward role? I guess it would be Nikola Jovic. That would be a good idea. So I think the rotation is going to look like this. And instead of playing Steven Adams, I'm going to play Hunter Salas like 10 minutes a night. We give the rest to Santi Aldama. And we are currently the 11th seed. So we haven't been great this year at all. We're 8-12 to start off the year. So similar to what they are doing in real life. And then we take a look at the player stats. I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr., just the efficiency isn't great. All right, so Dillon Brooks is fully healthy again. We'll get him back in that starting 5. How has Jaden Hardy been this year? He's been actually, you know, solid at least. So Williams just got hurt for a little bit. We're going to put him back in that rotation. I don't really know. This team looks very bleak at the moment. At least we have MORANT. But I think there is a chance we make a big move this offseason via trade. All right, so it is the trade deadline, and I could look to make a trade, and I think there's a chance that we include like a Dillon Brooks. I don't know. Dillon Brooks does have 1 year left on his contract. Does it seem how he's been like? He's really good. Like, he's a good defender. He's better than what 2K is making him out to be in real life. I don't know. There's still a part of me that wants to extend him at the end of the year. We are looking for a new center on this team, so I'm not going to trade him right now. Can I actually get an extension done with him? Yes, I can. Perfect. So I'm actually going to give him 11 mil at a flat rate. So 3 for 33. I think that's actually a steal for us, and he accepts that. So we are chilling. Obviously, we're going to be paying MORANT 40 mil this offseason. All right, so we are currently the 7th seed. We're almost done with the regular season, and Jaren Jackson Jr. just got out for a week. But let's see if we're going to be able... Actually, we should be able to make the play-in tournament no matter what. But maybe if we can win some of these games to wrap out the season... perfect, he's back. I was going to say we could snag the 6th seed, in which we are at the moment, so that would be amazing if we can avoid the play-in tournament. Can we actually... This is the big game right here against Dallas. Can we beat them and go... Oh, okay, never mind. We lose the most 2 important games of the year to not be in the play-in tournament. So, Xavier Tillman, most improved. I will take it. MORANT does not take home an All-NBA team honor. And then, do we get anything else? It doesn't look like it, but we do get Jaden Hardy on all-rookie first team. He definitely needs to get that three-point percentage up next year. So, here are the stats throughout the season. Jaren Jackson Jr. was better. I think there is still a good chance where if I can find a good trade, I will move him. Dillon Brooks was pretty good. Yeah, I will take that. Like, obviously the field goal percentage isn't great, but that's a great 3-point and free throw percentage. Desmond Bane, was he better this year? He was. Desmond Bane was actually pretty elite for us. That's what I'm talking about. He's got 1 more year under team control. Hunter Salas got a little bit of playing time with some injuries. He actually wasn't too bad. There's Melton, who I think could also be featured in a trade in the offseason. Jovic, I liked what he gave me his rookie year. And same with like Zaire Williams. He could be included in a trade as well. So, for the playoffs... I mean, like, Jovic could kind of get some backup 5 minutes, but I don't think I'm going to play Zaire Williams for the playoffs. I just don't feel like I need to. And I got 16 minutes left. We're going to go 40 to Ja. We're going to go 33 to Triple J. We're going to go 30 to these two. We can go 29 to Tillman, 28 to Hardy, and then 22 to Jovic. So we have the Clippers in the first game of the play-in tournament. We win this game. We are the 7th seed here in the Western Conference. We have a pretty solid first half. Could have been a little bit worse. So let's just not blow it here in the 4th. And we stay alive. And we end up beating them by 16. Shout out to Triple J. Really doesn't want me trading him. So we are the 7th seed, and we're going to be taking on the San Antonio Spurs. All right, so this Spurs team is DeJounte Murray, Derek White, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson. This was a 2 seed. Does look like they overachieved. I mean, Michael Foster wasn't even that great as like the 10th overall pick. So like I don't really know where this 2 seed came out of. Let's just see how game 1 goes. Like, wait, have one of our... Okay, so who's got an injury? Wait, I didn't get a notification. Oh, Dillon Brooks, you're out. Okay. Well, Jovic is going to enter the starting 5, which means Zaire Williams, welcome back to the playoff rotation. You're going to get 10. Aldama's going to get 15. I would like to go 30 to Jovic as well. And then I'm going to go probably... I don't know, 24 to Melton and then 29 to Hardy. So that is quite unfortunate. What is the injury to Dillon Brooks? I like completely missed that. So it is a sprained left toe. He's day to day. Okay. Whatever. So let's see what happens in game 1 on the road at the... Jeez, I don't even think I know what the Spurs Stadium is off the top of my head. I used to know it. Now I just like kind of lost my memory on that type of stuff. We ended up winning, though, by 23 points. So, yeah, it's definitely a winnable series. Game 2, we end up... Okay, I think that was Brooks's. Got it healthy, but not 100%. We lost by 6, but I'll take splitting the first 2 in San Antonio. Game 3, we end up picking up the dub just by 2 points. Desmond Bane drops 25, MORANT with 22. On to Game 4. Well, Dillon Brooks is healthy again, so I'll be inserting him back into the starting 5. All right, here we go. A huge game 4 in which we pick up the L. We get blown out of the building at home. And then game 5, okay, Brooks is fully back. We pick up the win. All right. So going into game 6, Ja Morant puts up a triple-double. We are 1 game away from upsetting the 2-seeded San Antonio Spurs, which would be kind of massive. We don't have a good first quarter, but a great second quarter. Gives us a third quarter lead. Solid third quarter. We're up by 5. It's going to be a close one to finish off this game. And, of course, we choke in the 4th. So it's been back and forth. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Let's see if that trend continues and we're going to win game 7. I don't think it is, and we're going to lose in 7, which is quite unfortunate. But I might try to use some reverse psychology, which looks like that is going to work if we actually move on. Ja Morant posts 16 assists, 4 guys, and 13 points. I don't care how we got it done. We just got it done. So, Jaren Jackson Jr. has been all right in the playoffs. Ja, you could shoot the ball more. So, we have the Suns, who are definitely better than us. Oh, Aiden is hurt, though. Okay, maybe that will help us out a little bit as we do win game 1 by 16. All right, Brooks drops 24. Ja with 23, 8, and 15. Jovic with 18 off the bench. Melton with 15 and 18 minutes. All right, on to game 2 where we pick up the win by 4. This team is rolling right now. We have a ton of momentum. Game 3. Wow, we just beat the 2 seed. Are we going to beat the 3 seed as well? We swept them. Wow. Okay, that is kind of shocking. I don't feel confident unless we have the Timberwolves. Pelicans are probably going to beat us as Dillon Brooks is out for the season. Well, that's great. So this will insert Zaire Williams into the rotation. He is going to drop to the 9th man. I'm going to give 15 to Aldama. I would like to give probably 22 to Melton. Probably go 30 there, 32 to Bane. And then let's go 31 to Tillman, who's been having a very good playoff so far. And 1 more to Jaden Hardy. Sure. So, yeah, we are going to be taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. Damn, that series went to a game 7. Oh, that would have been great to face Minnesota, who doesn't have Cat. Wait, what? Or did he just have a bad game? They don't have Cat. Oh, that would have been amazing. And in round 2, Jaren Jackson Jr. actually led us in score. Dillon Brooks had a great series, but unfortunately got hurt, so did Desmond Bane. So I don't really have a lot of confidence against the Pelicans, but we do win game 1 by 11. Wow. Triple J posts 27 and 7. He really doesn't want to get traded at all. Who shot 1 for 12 in this game? Did I just see someone shot 1 for 12? No, it was 4 for 12. Okay. Game number 2, we win. Oh my goodness, we won by 9. Okay. All right, let's not choke this series away, please. Game 3, they win. All right. Let's see what happens in game 4 as they tie it up. Okay, so just like that, they blow us out in games 3 and 4. So now we are entering in game 5 on the road in the Smoothie King Arena. We are having a back and forth affair, but they are pulling ahead. Would much rather be them than me right now. Yeah, we're down by 13. All right, so they win 3 unanswered. 2K was going to tease me like that, give me false hope that I was going to advance to the NBA Finals. But they'll be like, yeah, you're going to go up 2-0, but then you're going to lose 4 in a row. So, haha, like, joke's on you. I can't believe I gave you false hope like that. Yeah, that's kind of ass. We ended up losing by 33 points. I don't think the strategy changes for the offseason as the Cavs beat the Pelicans in 5. Drummond your finals MVP. All right, so it is the draft lottery time. I don't think I ever ran a pick. And yeah, look at the Jazz pick now. It's there in the lottery. Oh, if only that was a year later, but it is what it is. So we are going to get our pick at 16, and we have the Lakers pick at 15. What is that from? I forget, but I will take it. No, that is definitely from the Kyle Anderson trade. So why did we get that pick last year? I don't know, but I'm tripping. But I will take it. Obviously, you Grizzlies fans can let me know in the comments. So definitely going to keep Taylor Jenkins as my head coach. And now I just want to see. I don't know. We do have a young guy, Jaren Jackson Jr., who's 23. If I were to throw up him and 2 first-round picks, I could get Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. I could get Damian Lillard. Now, I wouldn't want Ben Simmons. I get him a lot. We don't need De'Aaron Fox because we have Ja Morant. Now, Sabonis and Brogdon is interesting, because I wouldn't mind Sabonis on this team. And then we add Brogdon, who I could start at the shooting guard position. And that definitely makes me better. And they get a little bit younger, and they get 2 basically borderline lottery picks. So before we go back into that, I just want to see if there's like a center or a power forward that we could go out and like it would make sense. Like AD, I mean, like no shot that would work, but I'll try. No, that just wouldn't make a lot of sense. I don't really want Tobias Harris, but it would have to cost me Triple J, which I don't want to do. So I feel like that is going to be my best offer, is like switching it up, trading Triple J for Sabonis and Brogdon, and letting Brogdon be my starting shooting guard next year. I know it's kind of risky, but but I kind of want to try it out. So we are going to accept this trade with the Indiana Pacers. I might regret it in the long run. We got Dylan Bailey and Gabriel Temple here in the second rounds. Sure, we will sign them. We are going to pick up their team options there. And then qualifying offers, John Morant. Yeah, we'll pay you a lot of money right now. So he's about to take a deal from the Cavs. We are going to give him 3 years, $86 million. Now, I'm not done yet with trades. I think I have one more up my sleeve. So the Wizards have the Suns first round pick. Would they give me Daniel Gafford in this first for Zaire Williams, who just really hasn't been working out, and DeAnthony Melton? And they say no to that. What about if I give you... multiple second round picks. I don't want to give you that Warriors first, but what about if I give you 2 seconds? There we go. So Daniel Gafford is now going to be our backup center. With Tillman, that will mean Aldama will be the third string center. We'll have Sabonis at the 4. We'll have Jovic, Brooks. That's what? That puts me at 5 guys in the rotation. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we are good for next year. So player progression, John Morant is up to a 94 there. We got Sabonis. Brogdon will be starting at the 2. He played a little bit of the 2 in his days in Milwaukee. So yeah, I'm going to change his position. It doesn't change his overall. So it's going to be Ja, Brogdon, Brooks at the 3 eventually, but I think I'm just going to start Desmond Bane there. Jovic, Gafford, and Hardy will definitely be the top guys coming off the bench. And then I'm probably going to give Hunter Sallis like 10 minutes until Dylan Brooks comes back, which I'm not sure. We'll check the injury report when that will be happening. So Gafford, you're going to get 2 minutes. I'm going to give 27 to Hardy, about 24 to Jovic, 28 to Tillman. We got 31, 28. Okay, so we can go like 30 to these guys, and we'll go 32 to Brogdon. So no scoring options. System proficiency is 4-star balance once again. If we take a look at the injury report, we can see that Dylan Brooks is out still for 2 to 4 months since that happened so late in the in the playoffs last year. All right, off to a great start. All right, so Dylan Brooks is back. Still don't get 2K's injury healing system at all. So this means probably Sallis, who's actually been kind of solid this year. He's going to probably be bumped out of the rotation. I think we're going to go a 9-man rotation for now. So how do I want to go about this? I think Jovic and Gafford are going to get 20 apiece. We'll probably go like 23 to Hardy. Probably bump down Brogdon to 30, Bane to 28, and then have... it's tough. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. 27 is fine to Brooks, and then we're going to make Bane the 6th man. All right, so we're going to roll with that for now and see how that team does for the remainder of the regular season. Hopefully no big injuries. So a Pacers-Grizzlies trade just feels right. It's like the grit and grind of the West with the grit and grind of the East. Helps us be the 2 seed in the West. I don't know also if this is going to happen in this video, but a side note, I'm a big Mets fan, and they're apparently the front runners to get Max Scherzer. Sorry if you really don't follow baseball at all. So if you hear me like just out of more excitement in this video, it's because they got it done. I'm recording this at 10:16 on November 28th. So there is a chance they get him in this video. I don't know. There's been a lot of tweets about it, but sorry. That was just a side note. So Trae Young takes home the MVP award. Was Ja anywhere close? Not really. He was good, though. So does Ja take home an All-NBA team honors? Yes, he does. All-NBA second team. Definitely had the best season of his career not by far, because last year was really good as well, but probably the best season of his career. Do we get any other Grizzlies on anything? We do not. So we are the 2 seed. We are going to be taking on the Golden State Warriors in round 1. I just always love that. We take a look at the player stats. Brogdon and Sabonis both averaged around 15 points, but Brogdon gave me crazy good efficiency at 59% true shooting. Sabonis was all right, but he was a good enough to put up similar to Jaren Jackson Jr. numbers, but then also I got Brogdon out of that. Desmond Bane was phenomenal. Yes, he needs to be maybe in the starting 5 over Dylan Brooks. I think that, because Brooks wasn't great this year. Obviously, he was coming back from that patella injury. He also had another injury throughout the year. So, for the playoffs, I'm definitely going to change Brooks and Bane. Probably go 24 to Brooks. Not going to change anything else. Maybe go 35 there, and then 30. Yeah. All right, so this Warriors team has Steph, Poole, Clay, Kuminga, Wiseman. They got Gene Montero from the overtime week. Yeah, or is he a G League player? I think he's an overtime guy. I could be wrong. Game 1, we end up with the win by 3 at home. A little nerve-wracking. It's going to make sense, though, going up against the Splash Brothers. Desmond Bane gives me a 30-piece in Game 2. Thank you very much. Brogdon at 24-9. And we go up 3-0. Beat him by 35. Morant with 28-14. Desmond Bane has been a superstar in these first 3 games. And let's go for the sweep and, get some rest. Let's go. We end up sweeping them. We won by 22. Wow, we kind of dominated that series like 100%. Let's just take a look at the player stats. Yeah, Morant, Bane, they were on another one. Brogdon, Sabonis, Jovic, they were all good. Look at that efficiency from Nikola Jovic. You love to see that. All right, so we have the Timberwolves here in round 2, who have Cat this time around, but it looks like D'Lo is hurt or he is not there anymore. And it looks like he's not there anymore. So can we beat the Timberwolves? They are pretty good in the sim. As what a fourth quarter comeback. We were down by 30 going into that fourth quarter. What a collapse. Holy crap. 2K is giving me some luck. We beat him by 3 in this game. We are getting kind of lucky. 2-1. Yeah, our luck was bound to run out. We blow a fourth quarter lead in this one. This series has just been a mess so far. All right, game 4. This is a huge one. Yes, we go up 3-1. Let's go. We end up beating them by 19 points. Brogdon with the 30 piece. Morant with 26, 10, and 7. And can we beat them in 5? Yes, we can. And we're going on to the conference finals, being 8-1 in the playoffs. Give me the Pelicans. I want my revenge against them. And we're going up against Zion. All right, Zion versus Ja. This is obviously a big storyline. The first and second picks of the 2019 draft. Game 1, we lose. All right, we were up 2-0 last year, so I'm not, like, completely nervous yet. But if we lose this game, then I'm going to be like, all right, this isn't very good. Because then the Pelicans are just going to own me. Can we come back here in the fourth? That would be sick. That would be kind of sick. And no, we lose by double digits and are down 2-0. All right, game 3. It is do or die. Must win here at home. So let's see. Good first quarter. Not a great second quarter. Could be worse because we come back and have a great third. And as long as we don't blow it here in the... Oh my god, we almost blow it. But we end up picking up a game 3 victory behind Ja Morant. Brogdon flirted with a triple-double as well. So can we pick up a game 4 victory and make it 2-2? Not off to a great start, but we do bounce back at the end of the first quarter. Oof. Oof. That second quarter. Not great at all. We do have a good third quarter. We're down by 5, so we can definitely come back. And we have taken the lead, so let's tied it up right now. Let's see what happens. We are up 1. I hate that I can't look at the play-by-play and simulate it at the same time. So I can't even look at the play-by-play right now because there's some, like, minutes issue. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Sabonis is hurt. I'll just have the CPU. Yeah, whatever. So, if we look at the game log, we can see that Brogdon... or Tillman has 18, just in a lap. Yeah, I hate that I can't simulate it while looking at that. But yeah, what's going on with Sabonis? He got hurt. That's just great. They hit a 3, of course. We're up by 1. Up by 2. Don't blow this, please. Don't blow this. Don't blow this, please. Please, please. Nobody's scoring. I'm scared. Ugh. They're up by 1. Don't let them. Okay, we're up by 1. 30 seconds left. I'm nervous. Let's see what we can do. I mean, this would be great if we had the ball, but we don't. And Valanciunas has 2 free throws. Oh, great. All right, so I'm going to use my final timeout to try to get a quick 2 for 1. Alright, so what do we... Quick pass to Ja, quick screen, and then try to score. Kyrie Lewis is guarding me. Come up here, come up here. I don't know who's even giving me the screen. And, the 2 for 1 might be out of it. But Ja to the rim. Oh my god, what a poster right there over Valanciunas. We still technically could get the final shot, but I don't even have a timeout anymore. Alright, so we get a stop. Things are looking good. Alright, so we got Sam Marilyn. Why? Why is he guarding Brandon Ingram? But he has great defense. What? Oh my god, why is Sam Marilyn? Why wouldn't Bane or Brooks be in? What stupid shit is that? I don't care though. What a stop by Sam Burrell. Next man up, as Ja is going to hit both free throws. They need a 3 to send this to OT. Wait, they're not going to send, or they're not going to call a timeout. Okay, interesting decision, but I guess it makes sense. They do have plenty of time to go for the 2 for 1. Ingram, that looks like his point of attack. Valanciunas for 3. No good. And it's looking, oh my god, I turned it over. Holy crap. No way, Kyrie Lewis. Thank god. Alright, I literally thought that was going to be the death of me, and it was going to be one of those embarrassing plays where I turned it over at the end, because I wanted to get it to Ja just to hit the final shot, or at least get to the line. But yeah, we're winning this game 2-2. All right, so 2-2 right now. On to game 5. Sabonis with a sprained left knee. Oh, great. So that means Jovic is probably going to be the 4. We're going to, oh god, I guess play Aldama. He's going to get 10 minutes. I mean, do I play Hunter South? Yeah, no, I definitely play Hunter South over Aldama. So he's going to get about 15. We're going to go 40 to Ja. We're going to go about 28 to Jovic, 33 to Bane, or 32 to Bane, and 32 to Brogdon. All right, so now we're without Sabonis, which is just absolutely great. I love to see that. Back and forth first quarter. We have, what is that second quarter collapse at the end? Oh, man, and we're going to lose this game. No way we come back. Unfortunately, wow, we actually kind of made it close, but unfortunately, we are down 3-2, and we are at home, so can we force a game 7? That would be kind of crazy if we can. We have a very good second quarter. Not a very good, but a good second quarter. We are back and forth right now, down by 7, down by 8. down by, yeah, we're going to lose by 6. And for the second straight year, the Pelicans get the better hand of me. Of course they do. All right, so this might be the final offseason, so I got to figure out extend Sabonis, right? I mean, maybe if Sabonis doesn't get hurt, we still win that series. Who knows? Draft lottery doesn't give me crazy luck, as we are going to end up with the 16th pick from the Andre Iguodala trade from the 2019 offseason, as well as the 28th pick. Could make a move out of those two, though. Honestly, if there is like a stud head coach like a Nick Nurse, I'm going to try to snag him. If not, Mike Malone would be kind of cool as well. If not Mike Malone, I could go after Ty Lue. And if not Ty Lue, give me Steve Nash. Like, if I can land one of these guys that I think could be better over... Okay, Nick Nurse. That was the guy I wanted, and we get Nick Nurse. Let's go. So we bring Nick Nurse to Memphis. Maybe that puts me over the edge. All right, so I don't think I want to move any of these guys unless it's Dylan Brooks, 16 and 28. I mean, Vucevic, I don't know. Maybe. All right, so I really can't find a trade that I like at the moment. So we got Fernando Chavez here and Justin Garrett. They could both be moved. Okay, well, my 2K just bugged out on me. All right, so I'm in a little bit of a dilemma right now. Every time I go to rookie signings or I even advance to team player options, my 2K crashes. So let me go here. I don't really know what to do. Like, if I just trade somebody, maybe, like, this will work. I don't know. Like, release somebody. Like, I can't trade these guys, but maybe I could just mess with the algorithm and move Dylan Brooks for 2 first-round picks. Like, that might be the only thing I can do, unfortunately. So... You know what, 2K, if you're going to mess with me, I'm going to mess with you in the realistic rebuild. I'm going to be trading Dylan Brooks for Miles Bridges if that trade does come up again, in which it does. So, you know what, I'll just do this because this is going to be the final year. Please tell me that messes things up and I'm good. Please? Oh, my God. All right, what about if I create a new save? Could that maybe change some things up? Save as a new file, right? Maybe that will change some things. Let me go to qualifying offers and tell me, please, please. Oh my God. All right, so last chance here. I'm going to try to start up the new save. If that doesn't work, I might be shit out of luck. All right, final one. Let's see here what I could do. I don't really know which is the new save. I guess it would be technically... the one I saved here. 2K, you also like have your times completely messed up because I did not start this at 6:21. Maybe I did though. Maybe I did and then I backed out. So let's see. So ignore that rant. Does this change anything or am I shit out of luck? What can I do? I don't really know at this rate. All right, 2K, you won this round. Our best year was going to the conference finals twice. And then the Pelicans owning me. So everything has been just going downhill since I completed the 82-0 challenge. I got COVID. This has been my first rebuild where I can't even complete it due to 2K. This has happened before. Every year this usually happens. It just sucks that it has to happen, you know, like, oh, it always does because 2K with their bugs. At least it's looking like the Mets might sign Max Scherzer, but I want to apologize to you guys once again. Obviously, it's unfair that I can't complete the rebuild. There's just really nothing I can do unless I maybe advance to the next season. Maybe that will change. Nope, there's nothing I can do. So I do apologize once again, Grizzlies fans. I will be able to complete one down the line in the future. Hopefully you guys make a trade and I can do one sooner. But yeah, thank you for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy. You don't have to if you feel a little bummed out about the video ending. Because obviously it is unfair to you guys. So I do apologize about that. I love you guys and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.